very near to Wakefield Road there, this start point. Now Lucky Punch will be the last. Should be plenty of speed on with such a large field. Bart Cummings has won this race 4 times. It was first run in 1982. Lee Friedman's trained 3 winners. Craig Williams rode his first Group 1 winner when Grand Eshezo won in 2000. Easiest winner, Belle Chanson, won by 6 lengths in 1990. Set to go. They stand nicely. Oh, no sign of the light. There it is. They're racing now. And beginning nicely from out in the centre of the line, Melodies away quickly. Champagne Miss, Venus was her name, working over with LA France going forward. Clothild is trying to boot through and hold them all out and showing speed. Lady Mulroy also up there. Lucky Punch, and driving now Gold Lottie goes to third. Gorgeous Guru up on the inside, being followed by Cormire. Getting back in the field now, Tully Thunder on the outside there of Giraji. A further length and a half away, Sursum Quarter from Embraceable You. 3 lengths away, She's Archie on the inside of Candy. Holding the rails, Arboretum, and 2 lengths away last is Geiger Gold. They're about to leave the back at the 1400, and Champagne Miss took up the running, led by a length. Second is Venus was her name, and third on the inside, Gold Lottie. Being shaded by Melodies, then a length away came Clothild, who's racing on the outside of Gorgeous Guru. There's another one in that group making a line of 3 there, working around the outside now. It's one just momentarily obscured. A further length away, and the field came on the inside next as they work off the back. Cormire being shaded by Lucky Punch. A length and a half, Tully Thunder from Giraji. Further back in the field, LA France has got back from Embraceable You, then Arboretum, followed by Sursum Quarter. A fair way back, She's Archie. Second last is Candy, taking off to the outside, and last is Geiger Gold. 800 metres to go in the Schweppes Oaks, and the pilot Champagne Miss, and Nectar Venus was her name. Moving up third around the outside, coming into the picture, Melodies is next, and over on the inside was Gold Lottie as they make the corner. Candy put in a fast move. Also there, Lady Mulroy, and just behind these was Clothild looking for a run from Gorgeous Guru. Further back came Giraji, and right down the outside, starting to run on him is Embraceable You. At the 400 in the Schweppes Oaks, Tully Thunder's come out of the pack to go after the leaders. Tully Thunder shot to the lead now from Lucky Punch. Then Clothild, followed by, on the outside, She's Archie. Embraceable You couldn't match it. Tully Thunder at the 200. She's Archie's coming home strongly. Tully Thunder a length in front. She's Archie under hands and heels riding after Tully Thunder. Tully Thunder won't lie down. She's Archie can't reach Tully Thunder. Going to third, Arboretum, and Tully Thunder takes the Schweppes Oaks 3/4. Second in the race was She's Archie, and third, I'd say, Arboretum just over Lucky Punch. It's a photo. Behind them was Clothild, and wider out Giraji was a nice run. Embraceable You didn't finish off, and then came Gold Lottie in that group, followed in by Geiger Gold, Gorgeous Guru, Cormire, Venus was her name, LA France, Champagne Miss knocked up. Followed home by Melodies towards the tail with Sursum Quarter. Candy put in a big sprint before the turn, and she's pulled up well behind the others. Tully Thunder, number 3, ridden by Damien Oliver for Ross McDonald at Caulfield. Tully Thunder takes the Schweppes Oaks, has beaten She's Archie, number 11, who put in a very big sprint and looks like going to Tully Thunder, but Oliver had something up the sleeve. And third in the race will be Arboretum, number 14. Arboretum. Well, Tully Thunder sat just in behind them. She's got to the outside at the right time. She sprinted quickly, and that was a great win. They said her work had been sensational since her last run, and that was evidenced today by the way she sprinted at the 300 metre mark. Just really took off, and that was the winning break. So the Schweppes Oaks, Tully Thunder, Ross McDonald, a filly by Thunder Gulch from Fleur de Sheen, raced by P&G White, Miss J. Val, Mrs. P. Ward, and Mrs. L, Miss V, Miss G, Miss L, and M. White. A big result for the owners, and she takes a Group 1 feature, her third win in 20 starts, and the prize money, first prize, $167,500, and that takes her earnings, well, it increases her earnings 5-fold. So clearly her biggest win, in fact, more than doubles her winnings, I should say. Her biggest win to date. Group 1, Tully Thunder, D. Oliver again for Ross McDonald.
Okay, well, as you can see here, after the running of the Group 1 Schweppes Australasian Oaks, Margaret McDonald is in fact a little emotional.
Very emotional. It's been a long time.
Well, you just made the comment it's been a long time, but you're not any stranger to Group 1 success.
No, well, we've won this race twice before, but it's been a long time since we've won it.
You must have been very thrilled with her performance today. She had a lovely run in transit.
Oh, fantastic run, and she's so professional. She just wants to win and be a racehorse. She loves it.
Over the concluding stages, it looked as if she was going to be challenged, but she really did pull something out of the bag.
She doesn't want to get beaten this one, I'm telling you. She's a real good girl.
Now, I did speak to Ross earlier. He could even be thinking about running in the Derby rather than the Oaks.
Well, he's got that in mind, but I think perhaps the Oaks is looking good for her. I don't know. I'll leave that to him. I just look after her.
Well, Margaret, you've obviously done a wonderful job looking after her. Congratulations.
Thanks, Elf. Appreciate it.
There she is, Margaret McDonald, with another Group 1 win. Tully Thunder, outstanding performance. And I might add, a pretty nice ride from our premier jockey.
Good on you, Al, thank you. He has been having an odd ride of late for the Jack Denham stable. I can't recall him having ridden for that stable before. He did ride Dandify in a welter a couple of weeks ago, and he's on Kutamutu in the race coming up. Here's Ian Craig at the Hill.
So Empire all the rage here, and Magic Heights will be the last to move up. This race last year went to Impregnable. Previous race, Grampians number 3, Darren Beatman, beat 6 We're Dancing, 1 Ebony Honour and 5 ran 4th. So the time-honoured Civic Stakes, and they'll soon jump away from the 1200 metres. They're off this time, and a nice start, and Altiro jumped quickly. So did Magic Heights and Kutamutu. Empire, the heavily backed favourite, moving forward in company with Adamantly, and then Xantra Corral Boy, followed closely by Kivett, and then Desert Sachet. A length further off is Stormy Mo, followed by Palladium Star and Kennett wide and last. 7.50 to run, and Justin Sheehan takes the heavily backed favourite to the lead. Empire, a length and a half clear now, and Kutamutu working hard. Adamantly third, and fourth is Xantra, 2.5 to Altiro wide. Corral Boys in the middle, on the fence is Kivett, and then Magic Heights, Desert Sachet. Stormy Mo from Palladium Star, and bringing up the rear is Kennett. Down to the corner in the Civic, and the leader is Empire. Kutamutu racing up within about a half length as they straighten now, and setting sail past the 375. Empire joined by Kutamutu, then Xantra Adamantly, followed by Corral Boy. He's warming up, Corral Boy, and then a gap to Altiro. At the 200, they're using plenty of the track. Empire, Corral Boy from Kutamutu, and Magic Heights, Corral Boy, and Palladium Star. Palladium Star after Corral Boy. Corral Boy, I think Corral Boy nosed Palladium Star with Magic Heights wide out. And then came Kennett running on. Empire weakened, and a break in proceedings. Desert Sachet, Kutamutu, Altiro, followed home then by Xantra, Adamantly, Kiverton, and absolute in the field was Stormy Mo. Photo. Corral Boy. Corral Boy on the outside, and Palladium Star, the two in the result here, and Corral Boy will just get it, I feel. By golly, he just doesn't know how to lose, this horse. I've just lost track of how many successive wins he's now had. That was his first run since he took the Villiers at Warwick Farm on the 22nd of December. But he is really an exciting horse. It's 6 straight, is it, Johnny? 6 straight. Thanks, John. Well, he's certainly a horse and a half. Number 1, there goes the number, Corral Boy, written by Brad Pengelly. That's a winning double for Bradley today. He rode flatter in race 3. So number 1, Corral Boy, trained by Bobby Milligan for the Tubus Proprietary Limited Syndicate, managed by Mrs. M. Silverside, by Free Flyer from Song of Spring, and this very, very capable young man, Brad Pengelly, who's been associated with Corral Boy for the bigger percentage of his winning run, again aboard. 9.60 and 2.90. Number 6, second, Palladium Star. I thought, strike. For a moment, I thought he was going to break through for his first win since an eternity, but he again was just found wanting. 2.40, number 9, third, and that was Magic Heights, and it has paid $4.80. The official fourth was number 7, and that was Kennett, coming from back near the tail. 1, 6, 9 and 7, 1:10.01 the overall time. A very fast last 600 of 33.67. He's a very, very exciting horse, this fella Corral Boy, and that was a very good training effort. Now, the official dividends, the winner, Corral Boy, number 1, has paid 9.60 and 2.90.
Right, Ian, thank you. 6 straight. Not many horses win 6 races straight in this day and age. Congratulations to young Brad Pengelly, a vastly underrated jockey. And hasn't this horse been good to Brad? The Civic, the Hawkesbury Cup and the Villiers. OK.
Found trial just recently, and he's been well supported on course. Of the race for grade number 1, Ardritz has only had the 3 career runs, have been placed at all those 3 starts. He's got the race fitness and the experience here, and better horses have beat him home in those runs. Number 2, Beggar's Banquet, a first starter from the Guy Walder stable. It's been kept safe on course, trialled okay. And number 8, Overload, better known over longer distances, resuming here from a spell, trained on the track and did win a recent trial. 3 on top, beat 1, 2 and 8.
During an 1857 bullfight, Matador Manuel Dominguez had his left eye gored by a bull. He straight away pulled it out, threw it away and continued with the fight. When next you need a quick getaway, keep your eye out for a Premier cab.
Close to a start, Brisbane, 7th Caulfield, 1K Mess, 10 and 5, 2 Eula Good Night, 18 and 6, 3 Calming, 6 and 2, 4 Chalet O'Me, 6 and 3, 5 Rich Ruby, Red L Robertson, 8 and 270, 6 Dolphin Dan's Favourite, 290, 104, 8 Yeramis, 20 and 5, 9 Shannon Royale, 30 and 7 off Brisbane.
Magic began fairly well off the inside earlier. Maze K was fast away. PlayStation began okay, drifting back, and Pfizer's drifting back as well. Gold Class is written forward by King. He's keen to lead on him, but there are a couple inside of him kicking up. Kingsgate going with him in the early stages. Scenic Peak is going up to be 3rd. Make Mine Magic is going to trail. 4th on the inside of Bales and Ken Concarney, followed by Salgado. Next on the rails is Lauren LRG, and then Mr. Bureaucrat of Maze K, Judge Binks. PlayStation's back to second last on the rails, and Pfizer's last of all. Gold Class is the leader, and he puts on the brakes at the half mile. Gold Class 3/4 of a length in front of Scenic Peak. Kingsgate is a half away 3rd on the inside. Wonder Bale. Salgado is deep 5th, 3 wide. Make Mine Magic 6th on the inside of Ken Concarney. Mr. Bureaucrat and Lauren LRG together. Maze K, Jar Jar Binks back in the field with PlayStation, and Pfizer still last. On the bend, they've got 450 metres to go. Gold Class is the leader. He's got a good grip on him. Gold Class by a half length on Scenic Peak. Kingsgate is just behind them, followed by Salgado coming to the outside. Make Mine Magic behind a wall of horses. Ken Concarney joining in. Salgado dashed quickly. There was nothing there with Gold Class. Salgado sprinted to the front on the outside. Coming after him is Mr. Bureaucrat. He's flashing home. Jar Jar Binks is down the outside. Scenic Peak is over on the rails. Mr. Bureaucrat poked his nose in front. He's going to pull away and win the heart. It's Mr. Bureaucrat first, Salgado second. Jar Jar Binks, Pfizer and Scenic Peak in a photo, followed in by Make Mine Magic and Bales. Kingsgate. The next one home was Lauren LRG, PlayStation, Ken Concarney, Bales. Further back, Gold Class. He pulled up very quickly in the straight. He's run near last with the Maze K.
For Mr. Bureaucrat, Adrian Robinson, $8.20, $2.30 for the Miners, 9 Salgado, $6, 12 Jar Jar Binks at $3.80, 6 Ken Concarney, $2.80.
And they're at the barrier, Kembler.
Back to that market update, Caulfield, we got down to 9 Shannon Royale, 29 and 7, 10 Dame Harris, 62, 15, 11 Drury's Classic, 49 and 10, 12 Ebony Beauty, 25 and 5, 13 Marouche, 21 and 6, 14 Miss Iridium, Wayne Hawkeye, 130, favourite 6 Dolphin Dance, 310, 104, tip is 4 Chalet O'Me to beat 6, 3 and 1, 4, 6, 3 and 1. 14 Phaser getting 3rd in Brisbane. That place dividend, $2.60.
And the first 4, 4, 9, 14 and 12.
They're back. The Decibel Duo, Hollywood and Zook.
14 Phaser, $2.60. Quinella, 101.10. The Exacta, 334.80. Trifecta, 1,434.90. The first 4, 4, 9, 14 and 12 is $29,775.50.
Now 1:23.30 was the time, and we stand by for the margins. Now, correct weight on the previous at sale, 315, 8th Rose Hill, 1 Air She Goes, $4, $1.80.
And Dolphin Dance, $3.50, $1.50 on $6 Kermesse and Calming.
And the gate of Dame Harris is Rich Ruby Red, which is now Link Robertson is pushed forward to the gates. It goes up. Last leg of the quadrilla stalls back. Chalet O'Me seemed to jump in the air and miss it about a length. Dame Harris had no speed, and one of the first out wide here, Drury's Classic. Going forward now is Yeah Miss, and also with those K-Mess. Further out, Ebony Beauty, followed by Calming. Nearer the inside, Eula Goodnight travelling forward. Dolphin Dance is just off them, back about 5th, a length and a half, Marouche, Chalet O'Me. Then came Lady Iridium on the inside. Out wider is Rich Ruby Red, and about 3 or 4 Dame Harris. And last of all is Shannon Royale as they head down the side here in Drury's Classic. And on the inside of it, Yeah Miss from K-Mess back back in the middle from Ebony Beauty out wide. A length further back, Dolphin Dance tracking up behind them from Eula Goodnight, followed by Calming. Rich Ruby Red very deep from Marouche when they turn from Chalet Ami, and a gap then to Miss Iridium. In the straight, they swing very wide. Yeah, Miss out very deep. Dolphin Dance cutting the corner, picks it up pretty quickly, and Marouche is coming with it. And down the outside is Calming, finishing off pretty well. Dolphin Dance in front, Calming out wide. Marouche back in the middle, and Rich Ruby Red with a late run. Dolphin Dance, Calming. Dolphin Dance the inside, Calming. They hit it. Dolphin Dance wins it ahead on the line, Calming. Ahead third, Rich Ruby Red, then Marouche fourth. A gap to Yeah Miss, followed by KMS Eula Goodnight. Shannon Royale picked up a few of the stragglers from Chalet Ami. Further back in the race, then Ebony Beauty, followed by Miss Iridium. And near the tail, Dame Harris and Company with Drury's Classic.
Winner number 6, Dolphin Dance, Vlad Jurek, $3.80 the win and $1.70 for the place. 3 Calming, $2.20. Third 5 Rich Ruby Red, $2.60. Correct weight Kembler on the previous on 3, 8 and 1.
On 2KY Racing Radio, correct...
You want to what?
Get married.
I'd love to.
Whether you're a hacker or a pro, keep up to date with everything happening in golf. News, scores, interviews, equipment, fix your swing. Rob Willis and Craig Tapp are the golf guys. Now on Sunday mornings from 7.
2KY Racing Radio.
Board have decided that what... It's 6-3-5-13. 6 Dolphin Dance, Vlad Jurek. 380 the win, 170 a place. 3 Calming, 220. 5 Rich Ruby Red, 260. Quinola, 960, exacta $23. Trifecta, 102.90. The first 4, 6, 3, 5 and 13, 719.70. A half head, a long neck. And the time 1.3, no,
3.90.
He said 100 mile an hour. Moving in Gold Coast, margins at Toowoomba, 4.5 a nose, 51.
Fairly fly in this. Good class sprinters down the straight over the 1,000 metres. Here is Hilton Donaldson.
Empress. They stand very nicely. Didn't hold them long, they're racing. Windigo, John's Brother, Star Miss and Empress Waltz heading out towards the outside. The bulk of the field to the inner. Away very quickly, Secret Remedy from Romolata, and whizzing over Libidinius is going to cross down onto the rails and lead on the flat side. Up there also was Carlin, being followed by Intelligent Star and also Transparent Lover. Outside them was Princessa. Further back in the field came Noble Win and Let's Planet. On the grandstand side, it's Star Miss, Empress Waltz, Windigo and John's Brother. Back on the flat side, Libidinius is the leader from Romolata. Princessa's going well. Intelligent Stars pulled out to let down and through on the inside. Secret Remedy on the grandstand side. John's Brothers coming after Star Miss. Windigo right behind them is going to sprint hard on the outside fence. Back to the inside. Libidinius, Romolata, Princessa, John's Brother through the centre, and now Windigo down the outside. They're right across the track. Libidinius is just the leader. Libidinius hanging on. Flying late Windigo. It's Libidinius hard against the inside and Windigo out wide. They are the two. Maybe the inside only a nose. John's Brother might well be third, and it is in a photo with Princessa and Romolata. None of these beaten too far. Down the grandstand side, Star Miss and Empress Waltz were beaten a couple of lengths, and back on the flat side, Secret Remedy was just behind the place getters, together with Intelligent Star, Noble Win, Carlin, Let's Planet, and one dropped out well behind the others. And I just don't know what that horse was. Might have been Transparent Lover, pulled up well behind the others. I think Libidinius has held on. I'll go Libidinius, Windigo, John's Brother, Princessa, Romolata. Libidinius, number 3, Andrew Findlay for Alan Bailey. Might just win from Windigo, who was safe for one last dash at them. He was right on the back of Star Miss till about the 200, and then Rawilla pulled him to hard against the fence. All the horses end up going towards the middle here because what they look at a brick wall, which is the pavilion.
The 14.10 down to the 327 trifecta, 109.40, and the 237 trifecta is 132.50. After the dead, Huge Jet at $19. Over the page now to a trailer, $14. 11 for Newington Style. Isla Christina, 32. Esteban, 12. City Honours, 20. Black Ale, 86. And scratch number 16. And those over the page are scratchings, 17 and 18.
Corelli on the inside. They're racing. Beautiful start. Race the Ace dropping back with Black Ale. And Huge Jet just leads. Oh, going up very quickly. Here she goes. Majestic Fiesta. Followed closely. Going forward very quickly. Newington Style. Then Lord Kefalonia followed closely. Then wide out on the track. Isla Christina. Corelli drifting back. From City Honours Esteban. And well back is Trailer with Race the Ace and Black Ale. Onto the side. 6.50 to go. The heavily backed Here She Goes. A clear leader now. From Newington Style. And then comes on the inside Majestic Fiesta to the middle is Adina. Isla Christina wider out, followed by Lord Kefalonia, Esteban, and then Huge Jet has drifted back from Corelli. City Honours, Race the Ace, Trailer and Black Ale homeward bound, and Takuya Muto going very wide on the favourite. Here She Goes, and here she goes a length. Majestic Fiesta, Adina between them. Lord Kefalonia, now the mare starting to feel a little bit of strain. Here she goes. Majestic Fiesta got to it. Esteban and Isla Christina with Race the Ace. They're all over the track here. Majestic Fiesta. Here she goes, fights back again. Oh boy, this is close. Here she goes, and Majestic Fiesta with Adina. Wider out Isla Christina with Esteban and Race the Ace. Corelli, Lord Kefalonia followed by Huge Jet, and then Newington Style followed by City Honours. A good margin to Black Ale, Trailer. And Race the Ace pulled up very quickly in the run on. Boy, this is an incredible finish. When it looked as though they were going to run past Here She Goes, she fought back, and Here She Goes had Majestic Fiesta on her inside. Isla Christina, Esteban and Race the Ace was on the extreme outside. He pulled up very, very quickly in the run on Race the Ace. I'm just looking at this replay as they get down towards the line. Here she 34.40, and we'll have more coming up very shortly.
Right, Ian, thank you. I haven't seen a finish like that for years. Look, beaten Here She
Filly, will it worry her? Could she be in season or something like that?
I don't think she's ever in season. She's just one of those fillies that you just never know how her mind is. If her mind's right, she just wins.
Okay, good luck. You're in good form.
Thank you.
There is David Tootle, and well, he's again been in Adelaide for a long time and has ridden a lot of winners, and he rides Sapphire Flash on the last half-sister to Viandacross.
And what a super little racehorse he was, Viandacross.
Stand down on Mondays, the next city venue, first of 8 at 12.42 there on Monday for the Melbourne Racing Club. Now they're set for the last, and away, and Bust Up jumped okay. Forceful and My Fraulein settled towards the tail. Participate bounded out and found the lead ahead of Kelstein. Smooth Customer was away fast with Rainbow Glider on the outside, and they're followed by Tasamba. Bust Up drifting back about 7th on the inside now from Blessem. They're being followed by Lancaster's Gold, a length to My Fraulein, and she's being trailed by Latent and Forceful 1.5 away. 900 left to go and Participate by a half length. Smooth Customer is up second now, and 2 lengths to Kelstein. Rainbow Glider is 4th. 2 lengths further back to Samba. Bust Up midfield the rail from Blessem. They're trailed then by Lancaster's Gold, My Fraulein, Forceful and Latent last of all. Participate bowling Freedy, a length and a half in front, coming up to the 600. Smooth Customer second. Kelstein third the inside. Rainbow Glider is on the outside in 4th place. 2 to Samba. Bust Up. Lancaster's Gold coming through but on the rails. And then Blessem trailed by My Fraulein, Forceful and Latent. Up to the turn. Smooth Customer comes wide to issue the threat to Kelstein, who's got through, and to Participate down on the inside. To Samba's getting a run through, and Rainbow Glider the widest runner, and then Bust Up. Participate rolling about near the inside. To Samba's after it. Kelstein battling, and then Smooth Customer and Rainbow Glider out wider out. To Samba's hit the lead from Participate. Smooth Customer and Rainbow Glider's coming hard the outside. To Samba, Rainbow Glider, and to Samba just beats Rainbow Glider. Photo third. It's 3 of them there, Kelstein, Smooth Customer and Participate, who's done well considering he's come right through near the inside. Next, Lancaster's Gold, Bust Up, Latent, Blessem, Forceful and My Fraulein. To Samba getting here, a narrow verdict I'd say. Rainbow Glider's come very wide to keep its chances alive, but it looked like Tasamba had got there for Mark Pegas right on the wire. Sat just off the pace. And there it goes, 8 Tasamba, Mark Pegas taking out the last. 12 second Rainbow Glider. Mark Zara just denied his best day by far, but still 3 winners in a second. And third has gone to Participate on the inside of that line of 3 with Kelstein and Smooth Customer. So completed numbers are 8, 12 and 1. 8, 12 and 1 in the final event. Tasamba taking out the race. Horse number 8. So a good odds result. It's been a difficult afternoon for punters. He was having his third run back in from a spell and had improved at each outing that he'd had. His first up sixth at Caulfield, found the 1,000 too short there. Again, probably a little short for him last time out at Sandown when he came with a long wide-out finish behind Weeds, and although stepping up from a midweek restricted race.
Good, Greg, thank you. That brings down the curtain on the Caulfield program, with Tasamba getting home in the last. Let's head to Victoria Park and Alf Matthews.
Thanks, John. Well, the lucky last, and believe me, they're not getting any easier. Number 5, Alenko, I've put on top here. I was quite taken by its performance last start, only over the 1400. The extra trip, I don't think it'll worry at all. Battled on pretty well, and up in class a touch, but I don't believe this is an overly strong race. Drawn nicely to have a good run, and so I'm happy to be on it. Represents fair value too. Number 1, Swinger Deal. Well, it's drawn woefully, so it's going to be in a little bit of bother. However, probably is the best horse in the race, but is starting to get out a little bit too. Looks particularly well, so you'd be happy to include it. Will need a little bit of luck from its awkward draw. Number 3, Kaimat. Looks particularly well as well. This performed pretty well at Murray Bridge in a Class 3 event, and most of these horses are around the Class 2, Class 3 area. And look, it's done nothing wrong. It should get back a little bit, drawn in. The speed should be on, being such a large field, and I think it may run a fair race. At the moment, represents pretty good value. Most of these do. Number 14, Sapphire Flash. I initially was going to tip it on top, but it consistently misses the start. I don't think that's going to be a positive situation here. Looks particularly well, and I do know that